Good morning, Vicky. I know, honey. I just come on about the time you're ready to go to bed, don't I? Well, did they get the world straightened out last night? Good morning, Christina. Thank you. Yes, I did. Hi, Jane. Thank you. I didn't get it cut. I do that, girls. I just go in and start to whack it. Thank you. I got a whole message. Jane, that's Christina. And I'm a hollering again. Am I buffering a bit? Mia. I've got a child downstairs who's probably still online, even though he knows that I'm going to live stream. You're getting a lot of buffering? Well, let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on. And now let's try that. Get my... I know. He knows better. Is it still buffering? Okay. Oh, I turned my Wi-Fi on. I got a package for my blurry and buffering. Oh, shoot. Well, the blurry may be because my camera is not clean. Hang on. I thought I had this thing ready to go this morning. Okay. I'm going to go out just a minute. Maybe. Gonna take you for a ride. Okay. Up, whoop, whoop. Get off of there. Okay. My camera don't want to stand up this morning. Okay. Did that help the blurriness? Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, my camera had been handled too much. The kids didn't have it yesterday, but you know, when you pick it up and you move it and you pick it up and you move it, it just doesn't take long for it to get dirty. Hi again, Mia. I'm doing all right today. I'm a little tired, but okay. Of course, I stayed up late last night, but I slept pretty good. You know, it's just a standard thing with me to be tired this time of morning. And I actually got up. My napkin keeps trying to blow away. Thank you. It's a lot cooler. And I got to where I got tired of fussing with that hair over the front of my face. I don't like to handle my hair like that all the time, and I had my hands in it all the time. And I got a package in the mail from the flock, well, let me find her name here. I've got it down. From Melissa Westlake. Yes, it's cool. And I got the prettiest package from her. Some pretty papers. And I'm actually going to use her envelope, I think, and decorate the back of my journal. I haven't ever done anything to it yet. So I think I'll put her because it's just perfect. Got 2 little chickens on it, and it will just fit perfect on there. And it says friend and smile and hi, and then it has the name of it. So I think that's really, really cute. She done a good job on them. I think it's decoupage, but she done a good job. So I thought I'd put those on the back of it, because there's more than enough to do this page, and then some. So I thought I'd put them to good use on the back. And I'll just take a picture of the back too. And she sent me some pretty things. She sent me some elephants and a pretty rose napkin and stickers, and then all sorts of little painty papers like this one, and this tag. So I'm going to make a pocket out of one of those, and this paper. It has a pocket on it. I've already got a pocket. So, there you go. Which will be nice. And this little one, and one that says friend. And I believe these might be chickens. And some braille paper, which is really, really cool. Yes, this is, hi Sue, how are you this morning? So, I've got just lots of pretty things to put on this page without using the envelope, so I'm going to use it for the back. And information about herself. And this, it looks like a big planet. And a doily. And 2 stickers like this, although I'm not seeing the other one. And some pretty trims. And a pretty plastic envelope that would be nice on it. So I think we could just make a really pretty layout with that. And some flowers. Good, Sue. I'm glad to hear that. Did you get to rest a little bit last night, honey? Did you see I had a notification up? Did anybody get the notification? Yay! Yay! Well, good deal. I finally figured it out. I finally figured it out. Now, if I can find that page again, we'll be all right. Excuse me. I got to find my glue and stuff. Oh, no sound? Oh, it didn't, your bell didn't ring? I don't get that sound either. All I get is a pop-up. That's all I get. Now, on my phone, I will get a bell. That's the only one. Oh, that's the only place. Huh. Yes. Yeah, mine. Well, I do on my phone, but like I said, but I don't get it. I don't get them anywhere else. So, y'all got big plans for this Sunday, this holiday? I started to say, Mia, this is early for you, and you were up late last night. Well, I need to go to the cemetery, and usually go with my son, but he hasn't said anything about it. And yesterday, they worked all day trying to put his pool in the ground. So, he's got a lot of stuff going. Yeah, but their coupons just kill me. They exclude so much stuff. And only 1 yard of material applies. I mean, it just kills me.
Mama, was it the Avengers I picked out?
Yes, it was, Tom. You've got it in your hand.
Well, I think someone colored in it a long time ago, wasn't it, Mom?
Well, they must have just done it recently because you just got that. So, I'm on live. Okay? Good morning, Tom. I'll be down in a little bit. Hi, Christine. How are you, honey? Oh, this. Never mind. Never mind. Take that off there. Didn't think I was glued down, but I was. It was the bottom page. I don't like my stick glue. Yes. I think they've already got you signed up, honey. I think they already got us signed up together. Alrighty, quit taking this medicine, honey. No, put that up there in this corner. Yeah. You see your name on listed below. On the swap. You know, I don't know any of those kids that don't hate to take that. I wonder really how it makes them feel. I mean, you know, if there's not some side effects. Good morning, Jane. Welcome, welcome, honey. I finally figured out how to do a notification. I was so excited. I'm fine. I got a little loopy last night, though. Yeah, I got tired and I had no idea what I was typing. I know it does. But, Sue, I wonder, because all the kids seem like they just cannot stand it and want to get off of it so bad. I wonder what else it makes them feel like. And they don't talk to us, you know, those teenagers don't. Good Lord. Help us if they was to talk to their mom or dad or... He does? Well, I'm glad that he's gonna... that he's got it back and couldn't get back on it. And that's cool that he feels that way. Okay. Oh my gosh, Jane. Oh man. 3 containers. Oh wow. I bet. That's just bad. I was watching, oh, and they were all separated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was in Dancing with Pit Bulls, and she turned a little container that had little beads in it, had tiny beads in it, twice in the same string. I was like, oh my gosh, in the same video. But I knew she was going to do it. I knew because the way where she put it that it was going to happen again. I don't think she realized it, but it did. It happened again. I've got mine in some cans, and they don't open real easy. They're hard to get open. Most of my beads. I don't have very many, but what I do have, I think they're little, like spaghetti-o things, or no, I've got them in these tins now. Some just little tins. I did have them in those others, but they wouldn't fit in the drawer. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, that's in, mine's in little drawers, but well, I just taped this piece of paper together and made 2 elephants instead of just 1.5. You know, I have never made, oh, thank you, honey. I have never made jewelry. My sister makes it. She absolutely loves to do it, and I have never made jewelry. She makes some beautiful things. But I don't know, I'm just not that, I'm not that detail oriented, I think, is my problem. But you did have them all organized, right? Now you got to do it again. Lord. Good morning, Carla. And if you were talking to me, quit that. There ain't nothing beautiful about this face this morning. Thank you.
New coloring book from the dollar store, Mom.
Tommy, you did. Don't worry about it right now, please. I'm online. And I'm not going to come and look for it right now. Okay? And don't step on the cat, and be careful what you're doing. He wants me to find a color book this morning. He got a new one. I had the nicest surprise yesterday. My son works at Crew, and my grandson works for him, and we borrowed his mower, and it was broke, and so we didn't get the yard mowed. And he this other guy that works with him said he was going to come out and help Clint put up his pool. He had a above ground pool, a big one, but he decided to put it in ground this year and keep it from buckling, because you know after a while those things will start buckling, and get it closer to the house too, where they could get out and have a deck closer to set on and do that kind of thing. But anyway, his wife said, well, you go do that, but load up the mower, because I'm going to go mow his mother's yard. So her and her 3 daughters came here, and her oldest daughter got on the mower and mowed my whole yard. And I'm telling you, it's big. I have a huge yard. And she mowed every bit of it, and run out of oil in the machine, and her daddy went and got oil and brought her back, and she finished it up. My yard looks so nice. I can actually see the road. It was sweet. I mean, because they don't know me. They really do not know me. She's, her daughter that mowed does. Excuse me, I'm sorry, girls. But I can't turn it. If I turn it off, I'll forget it completely. That's Tom's medicine alarm. Um, anyway, her oldest daughter has ran around with my youngest granddaughter and has done that since they were, has been friends since they were in kindergarten. So she knew me, and she's the one that mowed it. I was so thrilled. I was just tickled to death. I just, it was so nice of them. Because I didn't know how we were going to get it mowed, and Clint really didn't either, because my mowers broke, his mowers broke down in my yard, and he wasn't sure how we were going to get it done, and it makes him feel bad that he can't, or but then that pool was really more important at this point because it's getting hot here. And they really wanted that pool up. So, that's a great thing, though, with all the kids and grandkids that they've got. It's a good thing they can do that. Because they have, where I had just 2 kids. My son had 4. And they've got 6 grandchildren, and I've got 6 great-grandchildren. So, yeah, they need it. And they do take care of them a lot. So, it's a good thing. I have got to work on my cap. It is so stopped up. I'm going to turn this camera down and let you see what I'm doing, because I've got a beautiful page going in this journal. And well, the background's pretty anyway. What do you mean your stream is gone? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Are you back, Mia? Okay, I'm going to turn this down, girls. Here we go. Let's see if I can get you focused in. This is my flocker journal. And this page is from Melissa Westlake. And man, she sent me some pretty things. So I've laid out these pages. In fact, I've already glued them down as my background. And she sent me this, which is already a pocket. So I'm going to put it down. I hope it doesn't stay that way. Am I buffering for anybody else? If so, I've got to go down and get my little one off of it. I don't know why I'm not using tape and doing this fast. I hate to wait on... Is it just kind of blurry? That's because I've got it fixed to focus on my face. Did that, honey, that's as tall as my little pod is. Is that better? Blurry, but no buffering. That's because it's set to focus on my face. Did that help it? I'm going to have to set it to focus on my hands instead of on my face. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to put this moon, which is huge, but I'm going to put it right up here in this corner of this paper. I don't know, maybe I'll put that on the back. Maybe I'll put that on the back. Have this napkin. And I'm thinking about going kind of right, can you see it? Triangular across here and picking up these two roses and leaving this rose and this together and putting it right down the side here. About like that. So I am not going to tear it. I'm going to cut. It's already been pulled apart. I'm going to cut that tip off of that one. And then come out and get this one. Get that. Don't blow off. I got my fan blowing right on me. So. Okay. I think that's how I'm going to put that down. Just right down the side like that. Tommy, what are you, have you got your Wi-Fi on that phone?
No.
Did you have it on?
No, I did not have it on.
Because we're having trouble with the stream. My grandson just come upstairs to see what I was doing. We might get him around over here on this camera and you guys could see how handsome he was. Up, he's going down the stairs. Just as fast as he can run. He'd have none of that. He's such a good boy. He carries all the stuff that I need upstairs. All the stuff that I get. Girls, you ought to see my itty bitty little cutter that I got from Amazon. I mean, it's an itty bitty thing. I'll show it to you here in a little bit. I mean, it's so small that it is pitiful. Okay. Now this rose, I think I'll put right here. I can find my brush that I just laid down. Sorry, I took you for a ride. I've turned you upside down there. Reaching for my glue with my left hand. I can't do anything with my left hand. Okay, I'm gonna go. Whoa, come up. Have you decided to come on?
No.
Why not? Just get over here and get in front of this camera, young man.
I'm 9 years old. I'm not young.
You are young. You're my young man.
No, I'm not.
He's going to let you see. Oh, we're a little blurry. Let's get focused in here. We were blurry. Okay. This is my boy. This is my oldest great-grandchild. He's the one that wants to be in the flockers. So he can partner up with Caden. Which I think would be really cool.
I'm not Tommy.
No, this Peyton. Tommy's still downstairs. My Tommy is 45. His this birthday. 45 years old. It's hard to believe. Yes, he is handsome. That's embarrassing him, but he is handsome. But his daddy's a handsome man, and his mother is beautiful. So it's, of course, I can say that because I am very. I do have pretty girls. So read your message. Did you send me a private message, honey? Or this one? Let's see. On here.
Hello.
You say hello. Okay, Mia, what message, honey?
No.
Here. His name is Peyton. Payton. Focus out, camera. What is the problem here? Are you sure you're not on YouTube down there?
No.
You've not got the computer on?
No.
He's my computer nut. He knows more about a computer than I do. Which really just tears me up. Okay, did you send me a private message, honey?
She said no.
Okay, but I'm not getting to the bottom here.
Mine.
Peyton, that is it. You have a daughter, Peyton. Now, how cool is that?
That's cool.
I've been trying to get him to teach me, and he tries. She's 21.
Wow. Older than me.
Yeah, a lot older than you. Oh, he's just now getting into the girl stuff.
No.
Oh, yes, he is.
No, I'm not.
Oh, don't tell me that.
No, I'm not.
He was talking about some young girl the other day. And I said, they better leave you alone. Oh. Well, thank you, honey.
Oh.
I try to keep laughing, baby, if I don't all the time, and I don't want to do that. I had too many years of sorrow and him crying and things like that, and, you know, like I said, it was just time to put the smile on. And I still have enough days that are bad that I just don't want to, I don't want to do that. And
Only you saw.
yeah, I saw it. Hi, Shazzy. I'm sorry, my tongue don't want to work this morning. Are you feeling any better, honey? Young boy, you looking so smart. He's concentrating on what you all are writing. Now he's afraid you'll say something about him and he won't catch it. I'm getting me some water to put my brushes in. I carry it up here in 2-liter bottles. I've just about got this one used up. She says, I'm Mia, kiddo. This is my great-grandson, my oldest great-grandson. He's come in to visit me for a little bit this morning. They live right next door. And since he's out of school, he's been staying with me. But he likes to come over here because of my computer. And she says, I'm Mia.
Sorry, Jackie.
But, so anyway, he came over this morning to see Tom. I got up this morning at 6 and he was sitting in the living room. So he was sitting in there with Tom and they were just talking. Tom was still in the bed. You got up early before everybody else, apparently. Of course, he's used to getting up and going to school by 7, being on the bus.
No, 5, actually.
Yeah. Mom gets you up at 5?
I get up by myself.
Oh. Wow.
I get up before the alarm clock.
Oh, I did that the other day. I turned over some nasty water and it ran all over everywhere. Okay, I about used up my napkin, I think. Find me a little more glue, and now I've got you where you can't see. I'll hold it up in a minute if you girls don't want to be dizzy and have it watching the blur. I'll just hold it up. That's the way I've been doing because it goes in and out so bad.
Why are you using a napkin?
Because it makes a pretty background. Isn't that pretty? On there?
Kinda.
Kinda? Yeah, it's what they're decoupaging it. On there. Decoupaging. These scissors are dull. Okay. So, there's my background in my pocket. And we're going to go from there. We'll use some of her strings on my streamer in the back.
The first time on the computer for me on my age was like...
Oh gosh,
5 or
honey,
6.
he was like 3. He started playing on my computer and playing games. And could play them. He was probably 4 when he figured out how he could turn it on and get to them himself. I mean, him and his sister both. They just come in and push the button and they're on and gone. Which kind of kills me just a little bit. Because I'm not necessarily ready for them to just get on my computer and go. But they do a lot. They do a whole lot.
Sometimes I just get on Blockstar Planet and do like art-ish stuff. Like I build like worlds and all that.
Yeah.
Play games with my friends. That's what I mostly do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a half artist, half computer boy.
You're half artist, half computer boy. Oh, okay. Honey, if you don't quit pushing my cabinet, you are. You're leaning too hard. You're leaning too hard. Man, I'm getting some glue on this page. Okay.
Where's my coloring book I picked out, Mom?
Honey, go find me another coloring book or something. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. He's going to go down with Tom. Okay, I've got this little strip. Do you think maybe that could be cut in half right there? It feels like it's all, well, no, it doesn't. The center parts are glued. The top one isn't. But I wanted it to kind of look like a fence on each side. I'm going to try it. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to come over just a little bit with it. And glue it down. Okay. Might ought to put some glue under those strips right there. Mm. Oh gosh, girls, Mia helped me a lot on my computer, on this phone, and getting onto this stream and stuff. I don't know what I'd done without her. She kept finding me places to go and to look, and till we finally come across the right one, and she helped me a bunch. Okay. I have a we got some little flowers. You done it again, son. Okay. There's the 3 of them. Let's see. Where am I going to put this one? I'm going to put it over here. Okay. And then I've got a little bit more napkin that would look good right in here, I think. Because the bottom of that, let's go right in here. Take those edges off. Okay. I have no clue where I'm going to put this elephant. The elephant does not go with what I'm doing.
Then a next book you can probably make the, you know, like a zoo or something.
Where's my, somewhere in here I've got a little chicken. Right here. Get out. Not close, I'm just going to cut it around it. And I'm going to put it on the pocket. Okay. Now I might need some help, girls. Okay, here's my layout. which I think looks really, really pretty. But I have this elephant. Then I got to figure out something to do with. And this elephant, because I cut it in half, there it was together. So, and then this I'm going to put on my back cover. I've already decided those 3 pieces would go on my back cover. And we'll just credit her with them too. But, son, if you do that again, now, okay, that's enough. Sorry, but you're moving me around and you move them around every time you move me around.
See y'all.
Okay. He said, see y'all, because he's going back downstairs. And he pushed the table out from under me one too many times. I don't know what to do with all the rest of this now. Because for me, I'm done. I know I'm not, but you know. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I can see, you know, you just feel like you need to talk louder because you're not in the room with me. Should I put the elephants in the corners? Should I make a book out of them? Maybe make a tip out? I could do that. And put that tag right there. Well, actually, we'll have that paper and that paper. And here's a little tag. And here's a couple of little pieces that could go in that pocket. Or behind the fence, like a tuck. And then I've got the Braille sheet. And this really pretty yellow sheet. Which maybe I could cut some flowers out. And girls, I watched a video last night of how to make a 5-petaled flower in one setting just by folding. Was so cool. Was so cool. So when I get this done, I will show you how she did it. Because it was awesome. I'm going to see if I can't cut out a little flower right here. In fact, I may try to do that. Let's see. Have to make a square. And then after you make a square, let's see, this way. Okay, now see, I've already forgotten. You fold it. Okay, I've forgotten already, so that's not going to work, but I'm going to cut one out anyway. Try to. What you doing? You want to come back up?
No.
You can. Just don't lean on my table. Ugly flower. So I need some more petals to go over it. Quick like a bunny rabbit. We'll start right over here. I'm glad you're not seeing this till I get it done. This says I have 0 people in here. Wow. Is everybody gone? No. We're still talking. Okay. A bit of there. Come on, glue in there. Okay. One right there. Okay. A little bit of glue in the center of that. And let me get my jewel box out, and I'll see if I can't find something to put in the center of that. I am looking for a stone to put in the center of this flower that I just made. And I found one, but I'm going to have my pliers to cut it. Okay, come on. Do your stuff. Okay. Here's the little stone I found. And I'm going to put it right down in the middle of this yellow flower that I have created here out of that paper, which is not very pretty, but it's on there. And then I found this little butterfly pin, and I think I will take it apart and put it over on the other side. And then I'm going to take the rest of the papers and make a tip out. And these, I think I will put in my tassel. And I'm going to use the elephants and make that tip out, and I will put some hello stickers on it. Just the papers are just beautiful. But I still am going to do the back with the rest of them. I'm buffering again. Oh no. Okay. I'm cutting the pin off the back of this little butterfly. And it is thin. There's part of it. I don't have that in the right place. There. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're going to give her a little butterfly up here in the center of this page. Right there. Okay. Let me turn it around, and I'm going to turn you down and let you look at it, because I'm going to have to let it set and dry just a little bit before I go to tying on the tassel and doing all that. So, okay. Is it focused in? Okay, here's the page. Maybe up too close. Okay, I put this little butterfly up here, which I don't think you can see. This little butterfly here. And this is just a little tuck, so I put a little tuck there and one right here behind the fence. And the 3 little flowers on. And then I made this flower out of her painted paper. And is it pixelating? Did that stop it? Okay, let me lay my hand in here where it can keep focused on my hand, maybe. Can you see it? Hi, Cheryl. Okay, I'm trying not to move. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I will go to this side and put my other hand in here. And I don't know if you can see the whole page or not, but there's the butterfly up in the corner. Layout other, which I have got to figure out how to do. Now I'm going to bring the camera back up, because otherwise you'll be seasick from all the pixelating and all the stuff. So, and get it high enough so I'm in focus. Now, whew, are we there yet? Mia? My husband calling you Mary Mary is singing here. Aw, how sweet that is. How sweet that is. What a wonderful thing. Okay, I've got Put on matchbook, it says. Rub on matchbook. Well, how neat. Okay. I don't know how you rub them on to make them work in this. Rub on. Okay, gotta have the glasses. Gotta have figure out this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's in a convenient matchbook style. I can see that. But okay. Well, they pull up, but they don't have hardly any. All right, let's see if they rub off. I believe it is. I just don't leave some behind. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I just put this rub on here. And man, it came off good. And he is boring, Mary? What? Things are getting serious. The glasses are out. That's right. Okay, all I've got to do now is make a tip out for the book. And I've got to figure out what I'm going to put around it. Because I want these two elephants to be the main part of it. So, let's see if I can't find... That's one. Let's see if I can't find a... That'd be perfect. I'm going to find a junk mail piece. From shoes.com.
I buy shoes.
And cut it out. And make these elephants a little stiffer. Let's see. Let's put these on with some tape.
One of the comments
Is what?
go down.
Yeah, it's my camera is following you and buffering. I don't know where Annabelle is. Yeah, every time I move, I didn't set the camera this morning. I guess I need to reset it. And that I cannot do while we're in live stream, so I'll just have to hold really still and not try not to move too much. Again,
No paint.
I need a good camera that takes care of that stuff. Peyton, it's following Peyton.
It says no Peyton.
Oh, Peyton, don't move, honey. It's making the camera.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye. You're making the camera move. Okay. Okay, back downstairs again. he'd like to be on, but he does move a lot. He does move a lot. Well, I'm telling you what, that is the worst cutting job I ever done in my life. I want you to look at the edge of that paper. Can you see that? I mean, it's humped up, girls. That is definitely going to happen. Oh, criminy gee. I put it on upside down. Don't stick, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. Don't pull off. Don't pull off, because all it is magazine paper. Come on. Come on. Oh, man, I'm losing a corner. Shoot. Mm-mm. Okay. I've lost a little corner. We'll make this the back. We'll make this one the back. Of course, the back and the front both will show. I could cut it down a little bit more, maybe. Cut that just right across there. And just say that didn't happen. It never happened. This is the Flocker journal. I still haven't started the other one. Now, those can go in there just perfectly like that. And this, Vernon County. Huh. That's printed on a map. Pretty stuff. And we're going to put that, we'll fold that up that way. No, maybe this way. And put those two in there. And the tag. And now we'll make, I've got this. I could make a white flower out of that. Let's see. I'll cut some of that off. Put that in here. Just going to tuck that Braille page right down in the pocket. Now I'm going to put this one down. Okay. What do I do with my tape? I'm going to cut that top off first. Okay, I hope I'm not pixeling too bad. isolating. Y'all have gotten awful quiet. I'm not seeing any chat. How come? There you are. I wouldn't see anything. Well, I am not the most coordinated. My hand coordination is not real great, I should say. Neither is my feet coordination. Nor my hind end when I fall through the chair when I'm working on it. I know, I fight that tape all the time. I cannot put my wrist in it. My wrist hurts too bad to put my wrist in it and pull it. So I fight it all the time. It's not so bad if I can lay it down. But I can't lay it on my page. It's too wet. So, anyway. I now have a little journal for a little tip out. Let's see. I think. Okay, I'm going to move. All right, honey, good. But now you know what I said. You don't have to worry about it. I got to find my tools here. Well, now, I'll tell you what, since I moved back in here, I have lost everything. Okay. I'm going to put a couple of holes in the bottom of it. If I can. Okay, may have to do them one at a time. Okay, come on. Where's my poker? I'm getting out the big tool. Now, that helped. I'll get me some thread. Okay. My big needle. Hope I'm not making y'all, but I got to find some thread. Okay. We're going to use this little piece of ribbon right here. And I'm not going to put that in it because it just threaded out. Okay. Cross that. Like that. And maybe one more time. Who knows? I'm playing. Alrighty. I'll get that pulled in there. Okay. Come on, pull out there and look halfway decent. Okay, I think I'm going to put this tip out right down here through this spine and tie it in. I can find something to thread it through with. Where's my... Okay. Up. I'm afraid that's going to run crooked. Okay, try something different here. Two with that one. Alrighty then. Okay, my little tip out's in. And this little paper's getting bent awful bad. It's going to get bent there, so I think I'll round its corner out. So it doesn't get any more. Alright, I'm going to turn it around and I'll hold it up and let you see what I've done with my little book. Okay, here's my page. And I've made the little book out of the papers that are left. Oh, now I've got it on upside down, but we're going to skip that and not see that real quick. And here's the little tag and the other painty paper and shoes and elephants. And I just tied it into the spine. So I think this page is done. So now I'm going to go to the back of it. And here's her envelope, which is really, really pretty. And the back of my journal is not decorated. So I thought I'd take her envelope and finish decorating the back of my journal, because it has, you know, the whole flocking feathered friendship swap and, you know, that kind of thing on it. And I just think it would really, really look cool there. So I'm going to cut it down and go to gluing. Now maybe I'll use tape. Maybe I'll use tape. I just had a bird hit my big sliding glass door on in the other room. It hit it hard too. Okay, I'm going to put this on the top. It's right across there. The other one. This is going to be easy to do because I don't have a lot to put on it. But are y'all working on your journals? I haven't seen Amber this morning. I guess she's probably at church. I don't know what time it is, but I've been on for an hour or so. Did you, Tanya? You got it? Yay, hey.
Well, if I picked out a new coloring book to color in, Mom.
Tommy, you did, and that is the one that you have in your hands.
Picked out Avengers, Mom?
Yes, you did. Well, that's twice that bird has tried to hit that door. Has hit that door. I will have to go look, Tanya. I'm excited. Was it all right? What I sent? Because, man, I'm telling you, I didn't know what to send. I didn't have any painted papers. I don't have any of that stuff. I should, but I don't. Okay, this is going to be cut down just a little. Just a little. I don't want to cut it down just a little. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I want that up. Let's see if we can get it up. We can. Okay. Now. All right. I love that on the back of my book. How cool. Okay, I've got this big circle here. Where should I put it? Right like that? It covers up the smile. Okay, that looks good to you guys. I can trim it maybe a little bit so it, yeah, I think I could trim that just a little. Make it a little smaller. I hate to, it's pretty, but I think it'd be prettier smaller and not taking up the whole page. Like that. That look better? That's the back, though. That's the back of my journal. Okay. I'm going to tape it down, too. I'm telling you, this is sticky tape. This is angel tape. And it's cheaper than the score tape. And so far, I like it real well. Except that it will stick. When you get it down, if you try to pull your finger off sometimes, it pulls the tape off with it. So you have to watch how you're putting your finger on it. But so far I haven't really wasted any of it. Maybe a little inch or two, you know. But I like it. And that's what it's called. It's angel tape. And you can buy it on Etsy, but you can buy it through Amazon too. And oh my gosh, it does feel like coffee time. Okay, that's where I pulled it up. So it's just going to have a little bitty piece. All right. We're going to put this moon right over this chicken and rooster who looks like they're trying to make out anyway. Okay. I have got a mess going. Clean up this mess and get on to the next one. Oh no, I've got to put my string on. That's the next thing. Okay. Oh, and there's a piece that I missed. It's a little pocket. thing. So I'll go back to her page and come on, open up here. And I'll put that on the inside of this book here. I don't know just exactly how I'll do that. Okay. Okay. Now I have this little tuck there. All right. I put that little piece right inside the little journal and made a little tuck spot. So now all I've got to do is tie the strings to my... Ow! It's right. I'm telling you, I'm after this stand today. Hold on. Okay. We're going to move you over just a little bit. I'm going to move you back just a little bit and over to the side just a little bit. And maybe I won't knock you off there all the time. Now, is... Okay. You're getting bruised, Vicky. Can you see me, girls? Hello? Are you still here with me? Okay. Hi, Kim Marie. Did you come in time just for the fall, honey? Okay. I'm just going to tie these strings right on there with the rest of them in the same spot. Cut them down. And this one, I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go through that whole knot and sew it. And I'm going to take this little owl that I got from Sybil that I think is so cute. And I'm going to pin it right on this string right here. And let it be a little tuck off the string. And where's my other things? I'm going to take a little heart that she sent and I'm going to fix it here. I didn't get to do the swap with Sybil, but I can have a little bit of her on the journal. She's such a darling. She's such a darling. Okay. Now, I've got my tassel on. And my journal page done. And my back done. Now all I need to do is take a picture of it and put it on the flock. And we're ready to go to the other journal. Which I downloaded a lot of papers last night. And I'm going to be honest with you girls. I did not have any like we needed. Okay, where are they? Oh, girls, did I show you the box? Here's the box all finished. Which I thought turned out really, really pretty. And I've already started using it. Don't you look? I tell you that I have been blessed with napkins. And so now I have my napkins in where they won't get tore up. All right. Good deal. And I just thought it turned out really cute. I love the way the butterflies turned out on it. And I like them kind of raised. And so I have another one. And I have some deli paper. And I'm wanting to do some inking and painting on the deli paper and the decoupage this next box. And use some of the napkins too on that. But those deli papers are really pretty decoupaged. And here comes my Annabelle sneaking up the stairs. Oh, you're pretty this morning, youngin'.
Daddy put soap in my hair.
He put soap in your hair.
Now it's all.
Daddy did that, or Annabelle did that?
My dad.
Well, you have your coffee down here getting cold. That's what
Here's my Annabelle, girls. She's come to see us. She's come to see us.
Well, I bet you got your coffee cup down here getting cold.
Oh, you're pushing the table. These girls in this table, I'm going to have to put me some heavy nails through it, I guess. They're saying, hi, Annabelle, hi, Annabelle, hi, Annabelle. Just don't push on the table. So, can you talk to him? Tell him what Dad did. What you think he did.
I lost my feathers.
You lost your feathers?
My strip ones.
How did you lose your feathers?
I lost them out. I lost them out with sore.
And you lost them at the store? Oh my. She lost her feathers, she said. At the store.
Circle ones.
So her circle ones. I didn't know you had any circle ones.
No. One long time ago, you make one.
I did?
Yeah, one long time ago.
Okay.
Now why I need more.
So you need more now? You need more circle ones?
Colorful. With blue on this side, red, green.
Blue, red, and green.
No, not green. Blue, red, purple, pink.
Oh, 4 colors now.
Do not do that.
Do not do this?
No,
Don't do this?
with this. No.
Oh, where's my coloring book I bought?
You don't like my
Mom?
rooster? Sissy, do you know where Tom's new Avengers coloring book is? Would you go look and see?
No, I know what he bought from the dollar store, Mom.
Oh my gosh, girls. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to have to go downstairs and take care of Tom real quick and get me some hot coffee, and I'll be right back.
I'll be in front of the camera.
Okay, you entertain them.
Hey guys, my name is
One
my name is not Annabelle no more. My
Annabelle had the colors the other day. She's colored in it. Now, you just take it and that's what it is.
who said that right now?
Okay? Pretty please. It's all right, Tom. That's what they're for.
Guys, look at this. JJ!
What?
They're dusting letters off to me.
You're what?
They're doing letters off.
Camera?
What? What, JJ?
Did you play with the camera?
No.
All right, I'll be there in just a second.
Guys, look at this. Oh. Good.
Oh my God. Now what have you done?
Nothing.
Are you sure? Have you talked to them, or are you just letting them sit there? Have you
No.
talked to them? Huh? Okay. How about letting me sit down and you go downstairs and have Bubby make you some toast for breakfast?
Wait, he's here.
Yeah,
Piano's here.
he is. Okay, girls.
It's the daddy. It's pin or red.
I need a cigarette. I'm just going to tell you straight up. After that, I need a cigarette. Lord have mercy, somebody colored in his coloring book. And now he wants his new one. And it is his new one. Someone has colored in it. But it's awful because somebody's colored in his coloring book. No, they live next door to me, honey. They have a house right next door to me. So, my son had a mobile home that he bought, and him and his wife lived in for the first few years of their marriage. And then he built, I give him 3 acres. And so he built on that 3 acres, and they rented the trailer out for a long time. Oh, are you kidding me? It's not going to bother you all that I have a cigarette on camera? It might bother YouTube. But oh my gosh. When he starts that, it's never, yes, I'm a smoker, honey. It's a never ending thing. Yeah, honey, I do. But he starts in and he will do this all day long. All day. Oh, Mia, don't be upset with me. So, anyway, I won't have one on the stream. I have no idea who colored in this book. It just got colored in. I mean, you know, the kids come over and they get out the crayons and they color. And somebody has colored in his book, and it is not making him happy. And he will be all day long for, complaining about this coloring book until I have to go down and buy him another color book. And he has 100. He has 100 coloring books, and he does not, he reads them. But now only the new ones. He has to have a new one every so often. And I take him to the Flocker Journal. Cheryl, you asked me about that a while ago. Flockers, do you belong to the 70 acres? You have been on the 70 acre stream, haven't you? When she live streams, Melissa Bishop. If not, let me tell you, they are the friendliest bunch of people you ever seen. And I'm in their group, and it's called the Flockers, or the Flock, and it is on Facebook. And I know that Melissa would love to have you come and join. And we're doing the friendship swap. And what it is that we get a package the size of that envelope, which was just half this size. This was the front. This was the front. This was the back. So this envelope was sent to me with all the stuff that I put in my journal. And this is Melissa's page. And now she is a friend of mine because we've gotten to know each other through this friendship swap. I have a card here, and I have to find her card right here. I have her card here, and I'm not going to show it to you real close, but this is her information about what she likes. And it tells me a little bit about her, and she lives in Oklahoma, which is just one state away from me. And I'm swapping with Tanya, and Tanya will send me one, and she will make my page in her book, and it stays your book. So this just is the friends in the group, and there are a lot of people doing them. And this book is yours. This is my first page that I did, and this was from Janet Baum. Sent me this stuff, and it just made a gorgeous page. And then this one was from Jane Castle. It's actual, well, I can't see her last name right at the moment, but her name was Jane Castle, so I think she goes by that too. And that was the top off of a pen that I just dropped down there, son. It'll be a gold top. I felt it hit my leg. Anyway, this was her page, and I had enough of it that I also made her a flip out. And then this has a card in it that she sent, and her information is on the back of that. and here. So it is really cool because this is one that I done the other day, and this come from Canada, and again, they send so much stuff that you can make a big page. Look at this big trifold pocket. And I just stuck it in the middle and put my extras in it. And then she sent me little pockets here. And this was a big card. And a little card in this one. And then her information is in this. And this was from a woman. Her name is Bob Felian. And Barb. And I didn't say that too clear. But anyway, and these are things that she likes, not what I like necessarily. But because of getting to see what they like, it's really fun to put somebody else's art in your book, you know, because you get control of their art. So I just love it. I mean, that's like this. I didn't really want this to be an Indian page or a chicken page. When I seen that napkin, Sissy, don't do that. I wanted it to be a flower page. And so go over there, sign up with the flock. You can't do the journal this month, but you can sign up for it next month. You can start at any time the first of the month. And you get your partners. You sign up on the 1st through the 5th, I believe. Sweetheart, move out of the camera just a little bit. 1st through the 5th. And then you have to the 12th to send your papers, 12th or the 15th, to send your papers out. And 70 Acre Studio here on YouTube, but it's the flock on Facebook. So, well, good. Just go in and join the flock and join in our fun. It's fun. And you don't, you know, it cost, I think this last bunch, I sent some to Tanya. She's in Australia. So, you know, that was a little bit more, but that's okay. It's going to cost her to send it too. So, you know, we're even up. And the same way, I think some of mine just cost like $1.49, $1.50 to send. And it's so fun. It is fun because it's your book. I get to keep this book. This is mine now for however long that I want to keep it. It's just mine, and I can go back and look at all the things people have sent and enjoy them. So I really love doing this one, and you only do it once a month. So it's not, you know, I've got 3 people this month. I will put 3 different layouts in it, but it's 2 pages. It's not like it's, you know, it's super hard to do. It is a keepsake of friendships, and that's so cool because you do get to know these people. Even though I didn't send a lot of information about myself, of course they have the opportunity to see me on camera at any time because I do their journal layouts on camera, and that's what I will post. I'll post a picture and say you can see how I did the layout, you know, on my YouTube channel. And so it's great, and I'm telling you, you will have a ball in the 70 Acre Studio. Melissa is very talented. She does so many different things. She works with clay. She makes jewelry. She paints. She finger paints. She has, she does the Flocker journal. Plus she does what we call the creepers. And the creepers are hilarious. I don't, creeples, not creepers, creeples. And she takes fashion models out of magazines or animals out of magazines or wherever she can find them, and she puts faces on them that are creepy. And then puts them in an odd situation, like being on a space station, or, you know, she puts them on a background, or being in a old hospital, and it's just, we call them the Creeple people. Oh yes, she does live streams, and she's on Tuesday. Girls, help me. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays with the Epiphany Craft Studio, I believe. Yeah. You know, you just have to take them as fun. They are creepy. Some of them bothered me a little bit too when I first started watching. I thought, well, why would she do that? But then when you get to hearing the laughter and the people in the channel, and all the stuff, it gets to where it's easier to take. It's easier to take. I love it. I just love it. And I've even tried to make a Creeple. So, and a lot of people are doing that now. So, I mean, not just the people in her flock, but I have seen videos of people who I've never seen on the 70 Acre Studios doing Creeples. So it is going out there. It is moving on because everybody has so much fun with it. And it's one night a week. So if you don't want to watch that, hey, you know, you can tune in to Stacy or another stream or whatever. It's not going to make Melissa mad. That's why I like her. Because you know, she is just straightforward. She's an awesome woman. She has a heart as big as all outdoors. And she gave me one of the biggest, nicest welcomes that I could ever wish for in any stream. And I have appreciated that from the very beginning. The people are just wonderful. In fact, you know a lot of the people because they're already, you know, they're here in this live stream, and they're here and there in others. And they're just wonderful. So, Cheryl, check it out. You would really like it. You really would. Creepy people equals creeples. No, nobody gets upset if they can't. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like the Creeples, and when they do the Creeple Journal, they come in, say hi to everybody, and as soon as Melissa starts, they say good night and leave. And we know that it's because they don't care for the Creeples. That's okay. I have no complaints with that either. You know, if you can't take it, you know, we're fine. Am I staying on today, you mean? Well, so far, I'm not too hot, so I just thought I'd stay until I got too hot to stand it. I'm trying to put the lids on my glues. And I don't know where they're at because I've knocked everything off so many times. This has been a falling down day. But I'm going to make... I've got pages to put in my journal, if I can find them. I thought my grandson brought them up here, but I'm not seeing them. Let's see. He brought up... Oh, here they are. Okay, hang on. I don't want to knock you down again. Last night, floor check, I know. Last night, I knew I didn't have a moon, and I'm doing 2 journals now. So last night, I went online, and I found a couple of... Please read one. Your camera fixed because the problem was... Okay, I didn't see all that. Was light of window. Oh, So this got it out of the window light. Cool. I will remember that because I can turn it even farther. I can put you where you face the corner. And is it still okay now? Good. Anyway, I ran off some moon pictures. And that's what I'm going to put in my journal. And this is another one. And then I had gone through, please don't put you in the corner. Well, actually, I would be in the corner, but, you know, you could all join me. Anyway, I'm going to use these two images in my books. Then I found these two, which is the umbrella things. And I really like this Chinese one. I think that's really pretty. And I just loved this one. So, anyway, I'm going to use those because I could not find any images in the magazines, nor did I have any in any books that I could find. I don't have that kind of book, though. I have sewing books. I have flower books. I have Reader's Digest, which I make my books out of. And then I have the books that I won't part with. They are mostly antique books. So this is for the Scavenger. And yes, I'm doing this for the Scavenger. And I found this rainbow. And I feel like that Google is a resource that is free. We're not paying for it. We don't have to pay for it. So why should we not be able to use it? And according to, yeah, she said you could draw them. You can get them off of Google. I know some people don't feel like that's exactly right. But in my case, I'm just fine with it. I'm just fine with it. I don't do all the images that way. I will look for the images in books. But, you know, if you don't have something and you can't find it, and I don't take out magazines because I cannot breathe the perfume that is in them. I had a friend that gave me a prescription for magazines. And I got it for about every 2 months. I got a magazine, and every time it come in this house, I could not breathe because of the perfume samples that were in it. Oh, good, Cheryl. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I don't really want a lot of magazines coming in. Well, that's what I thought under this. I mean, you can do a lot of things with this. You know, you can put things under it. I can collage on this, whatever. It has the rainbow. And here's another one I done, but it went the wrong direction. And so I won't use it, but it's a beautiful image. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing. And then I have... girls, if you have never heard of or watched Carhart, and I know that a lot of you have because a lot of people, all of you are in the groups that I'm in. You know, she has her Hardest Foundation. She is an amazing woman that she has took this on to help. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. To help disabled people. And she has been getting some awesome gifts, and she's doing videos on them. And I noticed there wasn't a lot of viewers on her videos for opening those for the Heart Foundation. But we really need to be watching them and giving those people in Etsy and all those other things the views and the thank yous in our comments, because it is so awesome that they're giving her the things that they can use and the disabled can use. I'm going to make a package and send it. It's not going to be a great big one, but I know that she has some people who are wanting some shabby chic things. So last night, while I was watching, I done some printing for shabby chic, and this is one of them. And then I done this, and yes, it's in black and white, but I thought it was something that they could color or paint. This is an envelope that can be put together. So there's a pattern there, so if she wants to copy the pattern, she can, to make more. Again, these are pockets. I found these on Pinterest, but still, you know, she's got her hands full. So if I can stay on Pinterest long enough to find them, I feel like I'm doing my part. I can't afford a lot of stuff, but these are something that I can do. And these are tags with butterflies. And then I did a few that was more sewing related, like this fruit jar and this tuck here, or this tag. And then I did this one. I did these like school photo size, and so they can be just little tucks, and there's sewing machines, and so there's thread and scissors and mannequins and that kind of stuff. So I thought that was something that they could use. And this I found after I had done my little thread thing in the journal. Look at the thread. I think this is awesome. I want this page in my journal. I think this is awesome. Because it's old. It's old stuff, and it's right. It's me. You know, that's me. And this one will go in it. That's the chair that is supposed to be in it. And I am going to put that in there. So, but then getting back to the other, here is more ephemera in black and white. And I made some copies of this for me also, so that I can color them, because I have the watercolor. And here's tags. And I just think they're beautiful. Here's postcards. And so, you know, I'm just going to send this out, and maybe some watercolor markers, or some, you know, some colored pencils, that kind of thing. Just something to, it's what I can afford. I may send some deli paper. I bought a lot of deli paper, and I don't know how much deli paper I will use. I'm sure I won't use this up for a long time. So, I know we haven't worked in the journal, but girls, it's starting to get hot up here. And I've been on for 2 hours, and I've got kids downstairs and all that kind of stuff. So I thought we'd just talk and have some coffee for a few minutes and do that, rather than work in another journal. And I can come up here late tonight and work on the journal. And I might even stream again late tonight. I don't know if there's nobody on. Well, you're welcome, Jane. Yes. Yes. Yes, I know that. And then I have some cardstock that I'm going to put some of them on. I just didn't want to lose them, so I went ahead and saved them to my computer and downloaded. And that's one of the reasons why I was looking for ink while I was in Danina's stream. Uh, okay, I will, Carla. And anyway, I'm wanting to do another journal. And I know I've got this princess one going, but I'm wanting to do another journal. And I'm thinking about putting some of this type of stuff in this journal. Um, okay, you have a great day too, honey. I'll look for my video. I want to see that or my pictures. Can't wait to see them. Yeah, well, not only that, but I'm sure that she has probably a lot of women that would love to have the shabby chic look. And this is something she can recopy. She can put it on her scanner and recopy without having to look for it. She can take a page of it, shoot off 4 or 5 pages, and give it out in a group situation, however she wants to handle it. And so I just thought it would be a nice thing, to do. Hi, Janie, I know that. I've been calling you Jane, haven't I? Honey, you have to forgive me. My brain does not work just exactly real well at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I love you, Janie. Oh, well, honey, the other day I was talking about Danina's stream, and I called her Deanna, I don't know how many times. And finally, somebody wrote Danina on the chat. And I said, I've been saying this wrong, and I knew I had been. Love you too, honey. So I was like, oh my gosh, this whole stream, it was, we were on for 2 or 3 hours in this whole stream. I had been saying Deanna because we were working on the journal, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't until I read it that it dawned on me that I was not saying it right. But this fibro does weird stuff to you girls. I'm telling you, I wrote that last night, and that's what I read, on the die cuts. That's how I read that. I read that die cuts. I read it, and then I just posted what I had read. I know D is a whole lot easier. I had a cousin whose name was Shirley at one time, and his name was actually Shirley Paul, and after his parents died, he changed his name legally to Paul. It is, and I have it real bad in the morning or when I get real tired, and I had been suffering with that fatigue. I feel great today. I don't have any pain. I'm really, other than, that happens to me a lot. To say Jane instead of Janie, because I read it as Jane, and not Janie. So, that happens. But actually today, I'm having a good day. Yeah. I need to go to the cemetery today because I am having a good day. And that will take it out of me. It's going to take it. It just wipes me out to go down there. I don't like to go. And it's my husband's grave, but I don't like to go. And I went there after he died. I went there quite often, and I cannot just go down there and stand over his grave and grieve forever. I just cannot do it. And I don't intend to do it. And that may make me sound hard, but it's not. It's a self-preservation system. You know, I grieve him every day, and I always will, but I just cannot go just down there and stand over him. He is no longer here. He is no longer with me. You know, that's right. He's not there. And he comes and visits me, and I'm going to be quite honest. I'm just like Elizabeth. You know, I believed everything she said about her husband coming to visit her, because Herb has come to visit me. And until you lose someone that you've spent 40 years with, you might not understand that, but it is amazing. It's amazing. My mother come to me when Herb died. And I do believe it. It's just, and it's not scary. It's just the most peaceful thing. It's peaceful. Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, because I am not crazy. It doesn't happen all the time. But there are times. There are times when it's, yes, in particular, that it's needed. That it's needed. And I think that's why. Now, in fact, girls, there was once that this happened. And I heard his voice. I mean, I heard his voice. I was fixing to go out on a date. And I was not sure about this date. This was after he had been gone for several years. So, but I was a little bit, I was going to go meet him at a public place. But I was still just a little bit leery about it. I was in the bathroom. I was putting on my makeup. And I heard him say, as plain as day, "What the hell are you doing, Mary?" I mean, his voice coming to me just like, whoa. So, I put down my mascara, and I walked into the living room, and I picked up the phone, and I called him, and I said, "I don't believe I'm going to make it." And I didn't go. And I've never regretted not going, because there was something there. I was already feeling a little bit, not bad, but just a little bit about, anytime you meet a stranger, even in a public place, it's hard. So I kind of thought it was that. But when he said that, I was like, I'm not going to this one. Hi, Gail. We're just talking. I got hot. I was working and I got hot, and I just said, let's just visit, and I'll have this cup of coffee, which I have not had a full one yet, and we'll just visit. So that's what we're doing. I done my Flocker journal. Hi, Patricia. How are you this morning? So, anyway, we're just sitting here, and I was showing them. I had run off some pictures for the scavenger hunt journal, and I had also run off some for you know what, I can drink it cold, but I cannot drink it with ice in it. I know that sounds crazy, but it's got to at least be warm. I am feeling so much better today. It took 4 days of sleeping. I'm telling you, every time I go through a really bad pain spell, though, it'll follow up with the fatigue. I'll just, and it'll take 2 or 3 days, or 3 or 4 days of sleeping off and on all day long. to get over it. And I just, when I first got up this morning, I thought, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not, you know, that kind of thing. But I was fine within 30 minutes. I was fine. I was feeling good. So anyway, I thought, I know it's Sunday, and Sunday is not really a traditional go live day, but I don't often go to church. I believe firmly I belong to a church, and I, I have my beliefs. I'm just going to say that. But Tommy and I don't go, and one of the reasons is politics. And I'm not, just don't want to be there anymore. So you know, I am blessed. I am blessed beyond measure, and it'll change. Things will change, and I know they will. And then I'll be back. Whatever. But anyway, I'm so glad that all of you's come in this morning. It really surprised me how many has been in, and it's nice to sit here and be able to read what comes up, because so many times, hi Linda, so many times I miss the people coming in. Hi Holly. See, just like that, I don't know how long Holly's been here, but hey, I'm so glad. Oh, honey, I love you all too. I really do. I love you all. And I'll tell you what, I just feel so good about this. And, you know, and I just tell everybody, well, Holly, I am so glad I did. So many times you come in right when I'm in the midst of working and I don't realize you're here for a while. And, but this is why I like to put the phone up and just talk for a while so that you can see. And I can be, honey, I can be pretty crazy, but right now I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, you know, want to see me go off on a tangent. And I think I'm one of the only people on YouTube that just puts the camera up on her and says, let's talk. Because I love it. I do. I enjoy having fun. I enjoy having fun, and I enjoy visiting with you all. And if we get a little crafting done, you know, you're all crafters. You've seen how to do this. And I mean, I want you to see what I'm doing, but you all know how to do this. I'm talking to the, you know, to the crafters in the world. If I've got someone in here that doesn't know how to do it, I hope they say, oh, thank you, honey. I hope they say, you know, hey, whoa, how did you do that? You know, and so that we can explain to her how how we did that. You don't need to see me glue. You know how to glue. You know how to cut. You know, and I know that. If I have something that I really think, oh, that I do want to show you that flower, if I can remember it. Let me see. I'll find some paper here. Okay. I want a square. So I'm going to fold this corner to corner. And it is a square. Now I'm going to take this corner. Okay, I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to wrap it about a third of the way down. I'm going to put that corner about a third of the way down. And that looks about right to me. I'm just going to eyeball it, but that looks about right to me. Then I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it over. Straight, like that. I'm just going to fold it from this side, this is our first fold, back to this side. Okay? Then I'm going to fold this side in half. Just like that. I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm just going to bring it over and make it match this corner. Now, here you can cut off some of that top because you don't need it. So you've got a straight piece. And then you have it turned so that the folds are to you. I hope that's right. Because it may not be. If it's not right, we'll try it the other way. And then you come right down here into this fold. And you just start cutting a petal shape. So I'm going to cut right up here to the top. And I've cut out a petal shape. And I hope I didn't cut the bottom off, because I may have. And then you start unfolding it. And you fold it out. And you fold it out. Okay, come on. Don't turn over. And there's your perfect 6-petal flower. Except that I cut that edge off right there. And you did it with one piece of paper. Yeah. So you can take that and then take another piece, like this book page right here. And you can fold it over corner to corner, you know, just like this, to make a corner. And cut it off to make a square. Okay, so now I've got my square made out of my book page. And you take this corner and wrap it over here to about 1/3 the way down. And that looks about right to me. Yes, Shannon Green did this, yes. And it was awesome. And then you fold this over here to this side, just like that. Just cross it over. And then you're just going to fold this in half. Again. So, here's our moves. We done the 1/3 with this triangle. Then we took this corner and wrapped it over. Then we folded it in half. Then we're going to cut off the top. And then you put the open side to you. And you start just a little bit above that. I went down a little too far when I see the points here. I started almost directly on the point, so mine's a little bit loose. So I'm going to come up this time just a little bit more and make that petal shape, just a little arc shape. Can you see that curve? So just, you know, just like that, just make a little curve. And then you open it up. And there's the second layer of my flower. So I'm going to put that right in the center. And I'm going to put a little touch of glue on it, even though I don't have it on anything. Then you can take a smaller piece, like this other piece of scrap, and you can do it again. Just corner it over.
Is my dad here?
Honey, I don't know. He was. I heard him talking. And then here we're going to take this corner, come 1/3 over. It's going to be smaller, but we're going to come 1/3 over. Then we're going to take this one and fold it back across. Then we're going to fold it in half. Okay, and I'm going to turn the fold to me, and I'm going to cut out one more set of petals. And I had a little cut mark on that one. I cut too deep on one side. Dadgummit. I'll fold that back up. I'll make that look better. I'll just make it look a little better. Like that. I just got the top of it. A little harder to fold out when they're small. Yeah, she done this with deli paper, and it was beautiful with deli paper. I mean, really pretty. And so I'm going to put this one right in the center of that one. And there's our full flower. Yep, except that my glue's not holding yet. But they're so simple to make. When she first started this, I thought, oh, that's not going to work. But it did. And I loved it. And I loved how she colored them. So go watch Shannon Green. Watch her do it with the deli paper and how she puts the color on the paper and then picks it out and makes her flowers out of it. I'm going to do that. I have deli paper. And I'm going to, okay. I have deli paper. And I want to do that. I want to color it. I want to make the flowers out of it. There's transparent if you use the, yeah, I'll probably color this one. I may color it close to the back image. You know, maybe a little darker variation of that color. But yeah, I'll color these when they finish drying. And put a little embellishment in them and then, you know, put a stone in it. This is too big, but I'll put a little stone in it. And she also had told how she made her centers, which were made out of pony beads that she ran in the oven and baked long enough for them to melt into a dot. And that's what she was using for the center of her flowers. And it was awesome. And I have pony beads that'll never be used. I used them years ago and made some keychains, and I will never use them again. Yes, they're pretty. They're pretty when they're layered. See, this is starting to dry now, so I can pick it up a little different. And, you know, you can just keep going. You put your little dot in there. You've got a 3-letter flower. Now, she put hers down on a book after she done them. She used them for the back of a book, and she Mod Podged that whole flower down, and it was so beautiful. But her colors were so beautiful, and like I said, they were transparent. I don't have a lot of inks, so I don't know what I'll use. I'm going to have to make some, which I can. I've got the markers to do it. And I want to make some inks and do this with the inks on that deli paper. Because they were so awesome. And after you ink or color on them, you can spray them and make them stiffer. They don't have to stay, you know, they get crinkly just like other papers do. So they were beautiful. And she did some beautiful lining around hers. She had, let me see if I can find mine. She had some markers like this. And she went right around inside of the papers. Just doodling. She just doodled on them. So I'm going to do it real quick and I'll show you. Kind of how she done hers. And okay, so that was the kind of the first move that she made, just making a little pattern in it. And then she went back and she made a smaller one right in the center. And in that smaller one, she made circles. Kind of like that. And then white marker, and hers was not gold. I think she used a blue marker on hers. But in the center of those, with a white marker, then she put a dot. And they were just absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I have a blue pen that I could make a blue center. And she just went around them like that and did a random thing. And then she used the blue one on the top one, or, you know, she just changed them up. And they were so pretty. They were so pretty. So, yeah, I want to make these. And I want to use the deli paper. So, tomorrow, when you come back, we will do deli paper flowers. Is that a deal? Does it sound good? Okay. All right. I will make up some, I can take some of my pens down and make up some dyes. They will be alcohol dyes, but I don't know why they won't work. Whoops, that's my gold pen. Why they won't work the same as the other ones. So, it's a dill pickle. That sounds good. I've got some awesome dill pickles down in the refrigerator. But anyway, we'll do that because I've been wanting to do that so bad. And I want to be able to put them in my journals. And if I can flatten those out and make them look like she did, decoupaged, they would be perfect as a tuck pocket or anything. So, you know, this is kind of what I'm saying. Let's try this but go watch Shannon Green and look at hers because that's where I got it. I'm sure that's where I got it. And they were awesome. And get an idea of how she'd done them. And we'll just play with the deli paper and whatever we've got and see if we can make flowers. If you don't have that, as you can see, you can make them out of anything. You can make them out of any kind of paper. So, you know, we'll just make flowers and doodle and draw and have some fun. So, I love you all. I'm getting off of here before it gets any hotter and I rash all over. It's a good way to end stream. Yeah, we can have a flower swap. Was Shannon Green here a while ago? Oh, mercy. I would have loved to have seen her on here. Oh, well, dadgummit. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, my battery's about to run out, so it's a good time to close it. And I love you all. I've had and if you're not, thumbs up for me, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I would appreciate it so much. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hugs to you all.